What's going on? Brian Tong here, and this is the Nebula Capsule 3 laser projector, and this is an ultra portable projector that I can easily just grab and pick up with one hand, and it weighs in at 900 grams, so this can be easily thrown into a backpack or maybe fit into a side pocket, so you can take it with you wherever you go. Now, I partnered up with Nebula for this review because I've been so impressed with their projectors in the past, and if you haven't checked out my channel before, I did a review for their larger Cosmos Laser 4K earlier this year, but this is their laser projector that you can really take anywhere with you, and it is the size of a 0.9 liter water bottle. And what makes this really unique compared to the competition for projectors at this size is that it's using laser display technology versus LED. So that means you're getting a brighter image that also displays more accurate color and consumes less power, which also matters for battery life compared to other projectors in the same class. Now, this brings really good brightness specifically for projectors at this size, and they all deliver a 1080p full HD image. This one does as well. The Capsule 3 laser's 300 ISO lumens of brightness, that is up to 80% higher than other projectors that it's competing against here. Now, any projector, they are not going to be able to overcome watching something in bright daylight, something like direct sunlight, but it does look good during the midday type of lighting conditions, and then obviously at night it pops a lot more. But one of the standout features that just happens is its intelligent environment adaptation. So what it does is that when you project an image on a wall, maybe you're at an angle or at a reasonable distance, it does the autofocus all for you. It also has auto keystone correction, so you're still seeing that perfect rectangular aspect ratio. It also can fit to a screen and then handle obstacle avoidance that goes in front of it. You can also have an image up to a 150-inch screen, which can be massive, so you can use this inside, you can use this outdoors, and then down here on the bottom itself, it has a threaded hole on the bottom, so this allows you to connect it to a tripod to keep it standing on its own if you're working on something like an uneven surface and you don't have the ability to put it on like a flat table. But the Capsule 3 laser imaging, this thing is really efficient because you're only projecting the red, blue, and green elements that you need, and it doesn't project white light separately, but combines the RGB colors for white light. So if you've been watching the video clips of this Capsule 3, you don't see any cables or wires connected to it. That's because it has an internal battery that gives you 2.5 hours of battery juice, or 10 hours if you want to just play music with it. And that's the best in its class with the battery built into the design, so that doesn't require you to buy a battery add-on like some others. So that's more than enough time to watch full feature-length movies from start to finish, or maybe multiple episodes of your favorite K-drama. The system is running Android TV 11, and it's organized and runs the way that you expect with the help of a remote. And I actually have the remote here. It's very standard. It has like your D-pad, your selection, your up and down, and then obviously like the Google button if you want to prompt it. But Android TV 11 just gives you access to your shows and movies from over 7,000 apps. It obviously includes services like Disney+, HBO Max, YouTube TV, and more. But the OS is really just straightforward and easy to use whether you've used Android TV or not. Sound-wise, it supports Dolby Digital Plus, and the sound is good quality. I mean, don't expect a home theater coming out of the speakers from something this small, but the sound quality, it's really very good for its size and pretty much what you would expect. There's also an HDMI port here, 2.1 port on the back, so even, I can plug in a game console, I can plug in my laptop if I want to see it on a really large screen. You also have USB-C port here. This is what I use to plug in to actually charge the battery that is internal here. It comes with a power adapter as well. And then you have an audio out port, so you can connect it to different audio systems. You can also connect it to Bluetooth systems as well, all in this design. And then on the top, when it's active, you can touch it, and touch controls will also appear here. So you can use the remote, or you can use the touch controls on top of the capsule. So there you have it, the Capsule 3 laser. It has an ultra portable design for a projector, and you can check out the links below in the description to order the Nebula Capsule 3 laser. Now, it currently retails for $799, but for a limited time, you can pre-order the Capsule 3 laser to get $120 off for the discounted price of $679. The portable projector space, it's just getting more and more competitive. You've got different models at different sizes with different features and different price ranges. But Nebula, they've really carved out a spot as one of those top tier brands at a great price. So the Nebula Capsule 3 laser, it stands out as one of the best in its class for its laser image quality and brightness. You got the longer battery life in this form factor that's easy to use, and I could take this thing everywhere with me.
Bye.